Hello, everyone, and welcome to Mail Something Pretty. I'm Christine Josty, and this is our weekly live. Let's see, it's crazy. Today is September 30th. It's the last day of September, which means a few different things. In Stampin' Up! World, it's the last day of the year. October 1st marks the first day of the Stampin' Up! Year. And there's a whole bunch of things starting tomorrow that I'm going to go over. I think I'll do them at the beginning and I'll do them at the end also, just to kind of make sure I get everybody. Hi, Kim. Um, so as we're waiting for more people to come on, I'm just going to go over a few announcements because there's actually kind of a lot. My newsletter will go out tomorrow. Um, I didn't think it should go out today on the last day of September. So it'll go out tomorrow. So lots of things are happening. Hi Debbie, hi Nancy, awesome. So if you are, I know you guys who I just said receiving them, but if you are not receiving my regular emails, they go out every Tuesday. One went out this morning. Hello, Kay. Please sign up for my mailing list because, well, one, I don't want you to miss anything, but tomorrow marks the first day. It's crazy. First day of the 12 weeks of Christmas series. I've been doing this for many years, and Christmas is 12 weeks away. And so I will give you ideas on the beginning will be cards, and then there might be some tags and gifts, packaging kind of ideas towards the end. And hi, Mary Lou. And so that starts tomorrow. So if you're not receiving my regular emails, please sign up. And you can do that right on my website, mailsomethingpretty.com. Just go to there, and there's right there on the sidebar at the beginning, there's a little box so you can fill that out. So that's happening tomorrow. The other thing that starts tomorrow, hi, Cindy. Oh, we have a great group today. The other thing that starts tomorrow is Stampin' Up! Is doing, it's an incredible, amazing, best ever joining offer. So if you want to be a demonstrator or you want to try being a demonstrator, you really can't go wrong with this deal. So you have two options. Both make you a demonstrator or both are starter kits. You just get to choose whichever one works for you. One is $35 and you get to choose $125 worth of products. You just pay $35. And then the other one is you pay $99, which is the regular price, and you choose $189 worth of products. It's crazy. And for both choices, you also get a paper pumpkin kit just to try out, and Inkeep. You get free shipping and you get a box of Cadillacs to share with friends. So crazy, crazy, great deal. So that starts tomorrow and runs for the whole month of October. So I'll be chatting a lot about that. If you have questions, certainly ask me. And I don't want to forget this part because Anne and I, my friend Anne Lewis from Australia, we do a joint live every um, it's like the first Thursday of the month, which is this week. So we'll be getting together this Thursday night at, depending on your time zone, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 Central, 6 Mountain, 5 Pacific. And our theme, we always pick a theme or something that has a common thread. Is I forget how we worded it. It was kind of awkward, but a favorite technique or that you rely on, or something that you keep in your back pocket, something your go-to technique. So we'll be doing that on Thursday. So I think those are the three things I wanted to mention. I'll mention them again at the end for anyone who hops on late, but I know you're here to see the unboxing. And let me go to my desk here, and I'm just gonna move this light over. Let's see if I can do this. Ooh, there we go. All right, so here's my box. It's sealed. It's the 12 Days of Crafting Advent Calendar. But before I unbox it, I open it up, I wanted to show you a few things. So I received my first Halloween card in the mail yesterday. This is from Michelle. So it's just so much fun. So I just wanted to share that. Let's get us in the the Halloween spirit. And actually, to go with that, so I had an in-person event this weekend, and I do them twice a year. And I'm going to show you what we made. Um, so we made these they're like a box bag. You can kind of see. And you kind of see that it's an upside down banner. Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. Froze on my hand. It's one of those from the banner dies. So we just kind of turned it upside down. We took two We made a little box, and so I decorated with a kitty and a dog. And then these are those fun iridescent treat bags that you can kind of put a treat in there. So this was one of the projects. So I will be making videos or tutorials or something on these. This one, I don't really think it's a spoiler alert because I already told the club we're going to make a Christmas version of this for club in 2 weeks. So I will probably do the video of the Christmas version versus the Halloween, but they'll be constructed the same way. So we made those. We made in was it 2 weeks ago? I made tags with these fine festive friends. So these are just a different version of the tags, but I just really like these guys. So we did that. And we made, I'll keep with the winter theme here for a second. This one you might see in my newsletter tomorrow. But I used the sweater set, which sounds kind of funny. And we colored them with just colored pencils and blended them with the blender pen. So easy. And all these puns, sew and pattern. And we just cut them with scissors. So really kind of simple, but everyone kind of made their own design of a sweater. You could certainly make them kind of a funky sweater. You could always put like a wreath or something to make them the ugly sweaters. Although I did realize that this embossing folder is now retired. I couldn't find it anyways, the snowflake one. So I'll probably show it with a different embossing folder tomorrow. This one I'll definitely make a video, and we're just gonna do this for club again because I don't know if we'll do the same color or not. It's with it's probably hard to tell, but there's masks. So we sponged them with the sponging brushes, four different layers of the snowflakes, and then we put one on top. And so that was everyone at the table, every time they did that, it was always, whoa, wow. So that was a big hit. So I would definitely want to show you guys how to do that. So that was a fun one. And then okay, likes the characters in the bag. Yeah, they are really cute. And there's still time. I mean, Halloween's what, 31 days away? So you still have time for these guys. It's called Spooky Halloween. Is the sweet. Oops. And I've used them a whole bunch. I really like them. This is that Loving Courage card stamp set where $3 from each stamp set goes towards a breast cancer organization around the world. And so we use sponge daubers to create that look, which was kind of fun. Everyone seemed to like that as well. So that would I can do that on a live sometime. Two more. We made 7 different things. I actually used this set on the live that I had with Anne last month. It's called Petal Arrangements, and it's kind of cool. I think it's, let's see, I think it's towards the back of the catalog. Here it is. So it looks like it's one big stamp set, which it can be, but also it's like a jigsaw puzzle. It's hard to see, but each flower is actually a separate one, and they kind of stick together. So you can use them all together or separate. It was kind of cool. And so for this card, we used them all together, and everyone had a choice to either do kind of, I don't want to say black and white because it's beige, but black and white, or they could color it in with pencils. And so all came out really nice. And then we used some of the foil paper. So a fun autumn card. And the last card, I had 4 samples of this one. This was actually a nice fun fold that everybody liked. So it opens, and then it opens again this way. Forget what we called it, like a Z fold, because there's your Z with a hidden fold. I forget the name of the fold. But all of them, everyone had a choice of different pair papers. So I'll show you all my versions because it's fun. So you obviously can make this card into an any occasion card just by whatever you want to put on the front and what papers you use. But these papers are just gorgeous. The painterly pairs. So that was the first one. So I just wanted to show you because I kept saying that I would show you at least what we made. And so that's what we made. We had tons of fun. Kim was there, who's on the live now, and she's a great helper. So it was fun. So if you're able to come, if you're in the area, it will probably be next March. I don't have the date yet. Okay, I know you're waiting for this. So let's Let's cut. So this is the 12 Days of Crafting Advent Calendar. They've done Advent calendars before, where they had 12 different, like you created the box itself with the boxes, but this one is coming pre-stuffed with stuff. So it's a little bit different. So like I said, it's sealed. And Anne, if you're watching, yes, I am using these scissors to cut open my box. She cringes. These are Stampin' Up scissors from years ago. They don't sell them anymore. And she uses hers very carefully. And I use them for everything. So we tease each other. All right. So here we go. You can see everything on screen there. So I hate double wrap. So what I do is I actually cut it half and I smooth out my bubbles. I roll it up and I put it in my bag that has all plastic bags and I return it to the food store. All right, so each calendar comes with, actually, let me just take this up because now that's the $50. Each calendar comes with a stamp set. So here it is. Here we go. Try to get there in the frame. And so let's see, it says, miss you, healing hugs, thinking of you, always in my heart, proud of you, birthday wishes, big thanks, love you for someone extra special. I like, those are really nice words. And you can use them all year round. So even though this is a advertised as like a Christmas countdown or Advent countdown, none of the products in here are Christmas themes. They're to be used all year long. Although it looks like we could turn some of the flowers into poinsettias, but looks like there's a butterfly, a cupcake, a couple flowers. So we're going to see what we do with it. And it is photopolymer. So the words are actually, you can kind of see, they're a little bit bigger than on the front. I like that big thanks one a lot. Okay, so that's a great stamp set. So let's see. Woo-hoo. Here it is. So this is a beautiful box that will be reused for some Christmas present. I like using their boxes again. All right, so it is sealed. So here's kind of the size. Sorry about that glare. Here's my hand. So actually, we can measure it. We're really here. It is, I'd say 10 and a half, probably square. Nope, 10 and a half by 11 and a half. So it's pretty big. I'm going to cut the plastic off of it. Looks like it's a cloud cover base of the box, which is a nice neutral. All right. So I think this is the only thing that has like the year on it. So if you wanted, this is my thought, if you wanted to reuse this box and restuff it, all you have to do, I'm just looking for paper, is like kind of cover this up, or you can, even if you wanted to cover the stamp up, like if you had somebody's name, or you could make new numbers or something, but you could definitely, it's not a one-time use. So just cover up the numbers or change that or however. All right. Whew. Here we go. All right, so that's pretty big. So we have our 12 little windows. I'm going to open up one of them just for the spoiler alert. And I've already told you in my email last week that number 2 has 6x6 paper in it. So I figured I would open up that one so you could see. I know what's in number 1, but I don't know if you want me to tell you, but so I'm not going to open it. I do know that if you get one of these for yourself, or if you get one for a friend or a family member as a gift, there are dies in here, so they or you would need access anyways for a stamp and cut and emboss machine. I know that the dies work with at least the pictures. I would imagine, I don't know, but I would imagine there's labels to fit the words. So that I know. All right, so let's open up. There's a little perforation So that just goes in, and I'm gonna carefully, hopefully I don't rip it. Oh, pressure's on, let's see. I'm going to carefully, with my fingernail, open up the perforation. Because I will probably want to reuse this box. I don't want to rip anything. All right, that worked fine with fingernails versus scissors. And if we open up this, okay, so for one thing, I told you wrong in my email. I thought, this is just a guess, that this was Velcroed shut. It's not Velcroed, but it is perforated, so it shuts again. So that's fine. I just heard the garage door open, so my husband might be home. So we'll see if he shows up. We're filming in the bedroom. All right, so, and there's some plastic behind it. So here is the designer series paper, part of here. And let's look at the papers. This is the only thing I'm going to show you inside the doors. All right, so, and I was also told, which I can show you, this paper is only designed on one side, which is kind of nice because then we don't have to make a decision on which side to use, so we're not losing out on anything. So, oh, it looks like we get 2 sheets of each pattern. And you can kind of see that the patterns mimic the stamp set a little bit, some of these flowers. And the colors are really pretty. I like the colors. All right, so I'll just go through them. I think that was too kind of springish. So none of these products in like behind the doors are Christmas. So they all year long. Directions are not given. So it's just product. It's product that you can only get, like you can only get this paper in this box. They're never going to sell it again. And whatever else is in behind the doors, only in this box. And I believe Stampin' Up! Is going to send us some pictures of samples of things to make, but I don't think they're giving us directions. So it's like a supply box of different things. So it's really, paper's very pretty. All right. For now, I'm going to put that back in here. And then we'll just have to wait and see. I will open my doors, not on camera, another time, and I will actually make up some samples too to show off. And so hopefully that will help inspire people too if they wanted to have at least a few ideas of what to make. But I'm really happy with it. It's it folds really nice. It's pretty, I would say it's probably like 2 inches thick. Definitely use it again. You could definitely make it for your grandkids or your kids and put fun treats behind it to be used over and over again. I'm sure other people will come up with ideas of what to do, but you get the stamp set and the kit. It is $99, but I've been told it's over $120 worth of products inside this. So, like I said, I don't know what else is inside. So that is the kit. I hope you like it. Let me know. It is while supplies last. I don't know how many they have left or how many they've sold. So I would say if it's you want to get one for yourself or you want to get one for a crafting friend or family member, shop early and get it done, and then you're good to go. All right, so let me just go over, put my face back on here. Those few things that I said at the beginning, in case you came on later. This will be my email tomorrow. It actually went my email today, but there's a phenomenal starter kit offer starting October 1st, tomorrow, and going all month long. You pay $35. You choose $125 worth of products, or you pay $99, which is the regular price, and you choose $189 worth of products. And then you become a demonstrator. Anyone who purchases the starter kit becomes a demonstrator. And there's many different ways of being a demonstrator. You can just from like just being what you are right now, like a hobby crafter. You could gather a few friends, you could teach a couple classes, you could do what I do, and you can do more anywhere in between. There's all different kinds, there's no pressure. My 12 weeks of Christmas series begins tomorrow. So if you're not on my mailing list, please sign up. Just go to mailsomethingpretty.com and you can sign up right there. Those will go out at 1 p.m. Eastern tomorrow, week 1. And my good friend Ann and I will be doing our monthly live together. She lives in Australia. I live near Boston, and we once a month get together and we kind of stamp craft together. And it's fun to have you there. Kind of nice conversation, and it's a good time. It's lots of laughs, and we always learn something. And it's always over an hour long because it's just long. So just know that. So that's at this Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern. 7 Central, 6 Mountain, 5 Pacific. I always get mixed up. So that's what's going on. So be sure you're on my mailing list because everything will be in the email. My newsletter is going on tomorrow morning. The first week of 12 weeks of Christmas is going out in the afternoon. And I think that's what I had. So I hope you enjoyed the unboxing. Let me know if you have other questions about it too. As I open the doors, I could always answer more questions. Just send me an email, Christine@mailsomethingpretty.com. I'd be happy to answer it. And I think that's what I have for you today. So I appreciate you guys joining in. I hope you liked the unboxing. I couldn't show you too much because I just didn't want to spoil it for you. Kay says, thanks for sharing. I just love Stampin' Up. Me too. I'm glad you do. So again, if you have questions or anything, just comments, just type them along in or just send me an email. And I will see you on Thursday. I was going to say next week, but I'll see you Thursday along with Ann. So have a great week. Bye-bye.